Hi, I'm Larissa. I'm a blueprint deliverer and I help people move from misery into happiness. So, just as a quick recap, we are all born with a blueprint. Okay, there are certain lessons that we have to learn, but being, here, it's actually not that easy. And a lot of the time, we get wrapped up in the hard stuff. We get wrapped in the learning. We don't learn the lesson. We get wrapped up in the hard business before we learn. Okay, so it's like we're in this hard time, we have to learn the lesson, but we're not getting there because we just can't push through the hard time to get to the lesson. All right, so I'm here to help people push through the hard stuff so they can learn the lessons and get back to living their happiest life. I just have a really quick message today about unhappy times. Okay, and I take that loosely. Okay, like what is an unhappy time? It can be a difficult time, a trying time, it can be a traumatic time. And I just want to remind you guys that, oh, okay, I know this can be hard, especially when you're in a hard time to think about something like this. Um, but the most important thing that you can do when you're going through hard times is to take a moment to be grateful for something. Okay, just remember that our heart and our thoughts, so like how we feel and how we think, that's the energy that we put into the world. That's the energy that will then, after it goes out into the world, it's going to surround us. Okay, so everything you're feeling is surrounding you in that energy. So it's not just what you're feeling, now it's also your feelings are creating what other feelings you'll get to feel, okay? And your thoughts, they're not just floating away. No, they're like floating out and they're amplifying and now they're surrounding you, okay? So again, whatever you think, whatever you feel, it's going to get bigger and bigger and it's going to encase you, okay, in all your thoughts and your feelings. The most important thing you can do, right? We know, right? It's not easy just to change how you think or how you feel. That is not easy. So I'm not asking you to do that. But the beginning of that process is taking one moment, 1 second of a moment, just to put something good into that field. Okay. If you can take a moment to be grateful for something, to feel good about one thing. Okay. And it's not, oh gosh, when I feel like my world is just like a garbage world, sometimes all you can be thankful for is, I'm really grateful that right now I can breathe. I'm really grateful that I have the knowledge and the understanding that this is going to pass. This hard time one day is going to be behind me. And I'm so grateful that I understand that. I'm so grateful that I have a voice and I can talk. I can express what's going on. I'm so grateful I can express what's going on and it's not just like trapped inside of me. I'm so grateful that I'm able to move around. I don't see the same thing all the time. I can move to a different space and literally just look at something different. Okay, so that's my reminder for today. Just keep in mind that 1 second that you think or feel something different, just as the negative does, the positive goes out and it amplifies and it goes into like your space, your like auric field. And so now when you're moving through in the world, it's not just a bunch of like negative thoughts, negative feelings. Now you have like the little windows of happiness, okay? And then whenever the window, because all right, this is how I see it, right? You're kind of in a rolling ball, right? Your auric field is not static. It doesn't just, like this. It's like a moving thing that kind of like washes over you, because you're getting new thoughts and new feelings. So it's like it kind of like resets and it's moving all around you, right? And then when you put the good stuff into it, now you're going to get little windows. All right, the little windows of the good, they're going to pop up like, oh, okay. So remember that when you put out the good feelings, the good thoughts, now, because you have the window, you're going to be able to see good things and see good feelings, feel good feelings, think good thoughts. You're going to get that window that pops up. And then the more you do it, the more little windows you get for to be able to see something positive, to feel something positive. Okay. But it all starts with you. It starts with that one thought, that one feeling that you put out into your own energetic being. Okay. You have to start it. It's not just gonna spontaneous. You're gonna, sit around and look like, oh, it sucks. When are things gonna get better? It'll never get better that way, okay? It'll only get better when you consciously make that effort every single day just to put a thought out there. put a feeling out there. Okay, look at something that, okay, like right now I'm looking at my plants. Okay, my plants are this way. If you ever see me look that way, plants. All right, my plants make me so happy. All right. So I'll look at them like, wow, you guys are so beautiful. Thank you for being in my space. Okay. It can be anything, anything at all, where you're just kind of like, wow, like you just change that thought, change that feeling, put something good. And then, like I said, with the little windows, you'll start to experience more of that in your world. But it starts with you. Okay. All right, I'm Larissa. I'm a blueprint deliverer. I help people move from misery to happiness, so you guys can learn your lessons and stop doing the same painful thing over and over. My links are all down below, and like, subscribe, leave a comment if, about your experience. What do you think about this? All right, take care. Bye, guys.